What's up guys, Cine here and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make a simple thumbnail on YouTube. And what I'm going to be doing is just doing this in my kind of style, you know, the kind of thumbnails I do. And the thumbnail I'm making is the thumbnail for this video, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to be showing you how to make this one right here, and let's get into it. So first, what you're going to want to do is press File, New, and make sure the width is 1280 and the height is 720, so 1280 by 720 pixels. Color mode, that should be RGB color. I don't know why it was on grayscale, but make sure it's RGB color or all the colors will be like grey and stuff. Doesn't look nice. And background transparent. Okay, alrighty. And the next thing you want to do is select the bucket tool, go over up to the top left corner and go down just a bit so we can give it a bit of an off-white color, about that. Okay, fill that in. Next thing to do is to get a background. So what I usually do is get a grunge background, so just type that in Google Images and you can go down, find whatever one you want. I like this one, so what I'm going to do is view image, then just right click and copy it. You can save it as well, but I just like copying it and then just pasting it straight in, so Ctrl V to paste it in. Quite easy. And then Ctrl T to resize it. Make sure you hold shift to preserve the aspect ratio, and you know, just get it however you want. I think that looks pretty cool, so I'll press tick on that. Alright, once you've done that, make sure you click on it here, and it's usually on normal, change it to luminosity. It doesn't really matter because this is already a black and white picture, but if you have a image that is like got different colors and stuff in it, make sure you select luminosity. Alright, next change the opacity down to about 60, I like. So it's pretty, it cuts out most of the darkness on it and you can still see the texture though, so that's nice. Next up, just make a new layer by selecting this down here and put the layer under background. Then select the polygon lasso tool and put it down here right on the corner, about there. You can also always like change this later if you get it wrong. You can just like resize it and everything. So go up straight through the middle there, and we're just gonna want to connect that back like so. Select the bucket tool and make it whatever color you want. So for me it's gonna be purple, so I'm just gonna choose that. Okay, boom, filled in. And just double click with that with the lasso tool again to get rid of it. And as you can see, it's not fully on the corner, so to change that, Control T on the layer, and you know, we can just change it here. Doesn't really matter about holding shift or anything because it's just a full color. Just get it right to the corners. Make sure it's like fully through the corners. There, like that. Easy. Alright, next up is our text. So select the text box, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this white so I can actually see it. Alright, how to. So this is going to be how to make it, and actually make the layer, put the layer on top so you can see it easy. So how to, the first one, easy. Once you've done that, we want to make it bigger, so just Control T, size it to however big you want. I think about this size should do. That's a good size, maybe put it in a bit more. About there. Tick. And then we're going to duplicate the layer and change that to the second amount of text, so that's thumbnail. So just stays about the same size. We can also always change it. Then select back to the text box here. Go over that and change that to thumbnail. And then also change the color to the purple color we used there, so just like that again. Okay, tip, easy. As you can see, that's probably slightly too big, so just Control T, hold shift, make it a little bit smaller so it fits nicely in there. Try and get it about the same from the bottom and side as that one, so it looks even. Tip. Next we want to put some blending options onto the text, so go back to how to, right click it, select blending options, and the first thing we're going to do is give it a stroke. So we'll give it a black stroke like that, and I usually want to make the size about a 6 so it stands out. This makes the text a bit easier to read and stands out a bit more, so just do that, leave everything the same, color, opacity, all of that. Next we're going to want to give it a gradient overlay, so go on the gradient overlay, and I like the opacity to be about 30, so that way you can still kind of see it but it doesn't cover it too much. So that's easy, just give it like that. Then the last thing, drop shadow, so select drop shadow, opacity 100, distance I usually like to be about a 10, spread just keep that 0, and size about 10. Okay, and we want to do the same for the thumbnail, so instead of going on thumbnail and just copying that over again, all we have to do is right click on how to, copy layer style, right click on thumbnail, and then paste layer style, and that has the exact same thing, but we want to change this one a bit, so we go into thumbnail, blending options, and we're going to want to change the gradient overlay a bit on this one. So just click on gradient here, double click this right here, and we want to make it the same color as that, so select this color over here. Okay, and this one we want to make that a bit lighter, so again select that color here and just make that a bit of a lighter color, probably about that. Okay, and the opacity, okay, like you can just change this to whatever you think looks best. I think like a 75 looks pretty nice, and say okay. And I just realized, guys, that how to thumbnail actually doesn't make any sense, so I'm just going to quickly change the text of that to make a thumbnail. I have no idea why I did that. Yeah, just do that, make a thumbnail there, that makes a bit more sense. Alrighty guys, so let's go back to the first one. As you can see, the colours are a little bit different, the sizes are a tiny bit different to what I just showed you. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. You guys just make whatever colour you want here. You know, you can make the text whatever size you want. You can do whatever you want, just customise it a bit. This is my tutorial on how to make that. And hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, do remember to smack that like button. Also subscribe for more videos like this one. So videos like how to make a banner using Photoshop, how to make a profile picture using Photoshop. I've got both of those on my channel here. And also how to get Photoshop for free. So I've got that also. If you don't have Photoshop, just go check out that video. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys. And yeah, you can go download that and easily make this for yourself. So yeah, like I said, give it a like, give me a bit of a subscribe, you know, and also comment on what I did well in this video and what videos you want to see in the future. So anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you all later.